That security guard in Lynwood opened fire on 3 armed men overnight.
And one of them was killed. CBS 2's Kandiss Crone is live at the scene with the latest. Kandiss?
Detectives say that the suspects drove up in that black truck that you see behind me, as well as another white car on the other side. Now, we're not pushing in because the victim's body is still on the ground, but they apparently sandwiched in the security guard and then tried to get into his car before they were shot. Take a look at this video. Now, the guard was off duty and sleeping in the parking lot of this AutoZone around 4:30 this morning when 3 suspects hopped out of the cars and tried to open his car door. Well, deputies say that the armed guard confronted them and opened fire. 1 suspect died here on the scene. 2 others were taken to the hospital with serious injuries. Authorities told us that the security guard does have a license to carry a firearm, but they are working to find out if in fact it is valid. After the shooting, the victim then drove off and ended up calling 911 a few minutes later. Neighbors here are rattled by what happened.
I can't speak for him, but I would assume being in a situation like that, I would assume he was afraid for his safety and to stay in this area. So he fled and called Sheriff's Department immediately like he should have.
I get concerned because I got a daughter, and I don't want to, it just makes you think about, your kids, and it's just, like you don't want to be around things like that.
Detectives detained the guard a short distance away. It's unclear if the suspects were actually armed or if they even knew the victim was sleeping in his car at the time. Back out here live, right now investigators are trying to figure out a motive. They're not sure if this was a botched carjacking or an attempted robbery, but they'll certainly be questioning the surviving suspects as well as the victim to try and piece this all together. That's the latest in Lynwood. I'm Kandiss Crone, CBS 2 News.